Bat's impressed.
Perimeter breach! It's Batman! Ah!
What the hell was that? What was that? How's it going over there?
I need to get closer.
Nothing! Me neither! Same here. Okay, don't fall asleep.
He's here somewhere!
I don't think Batman liked us smashing up his stuff.
No kidding, really?
What's the status on the drone?
Sister, what the hell happened to the drone?
I've been to war zones nicer than this city. We got a man down here! Someone check on him! I got a bat to kill! I need cover here! Keep a lookout! You need to wake up! Batman? Let's see. Blood choke, still breathing, no bullet wounds? Yeah, we're done with the bat. I didn't hear a thing. Yeah, well now we know he's here. There's no sign of a struggle, so I'm gonna sneak up on him. It was like I couldn't breathe. Get back in the fight! We're busy here!
Placing sentry gun! No! It's the bat! He's over there! Come on! Placing sentry gun! We lost him! Start checking for men down! Hey, what happened to you? Can you hear me? This way! Over here! In the floor! Eye down! Deploying thermal barrack charge! Placing sentry gun. 3, 2, 1! Burn, Batman! Leave him! We need to look out for ourselves!
Placing sentry gun.
Your pupils have by now dilated in desperate, straining effort to pick up what they can in the dark. Your muscles have tensed in anticipation of the moment he strikes. Blood has been drawn away from your skin to serve more crucial functions. Perhaps you felt that. The cold chill of fear.
Someone make Scarecrow shut up.
Possible man down. Search the area. Find him.
I found him! Oh! He's over there! Come on!
Look at them, Batman, as they quake in terror at the creature who strikes from dark. This is how you like your prey, yes? We both use here, Dark Knight, but only one of us understands it. Do you take pride in what you have reduced them to? The mewling babes your assaults exposed? I will do prove it to you, Dark Knight. I will peel back every layer of the Batman before the night is through.
It's safe to reconnect the servers. The control console is on the top floor. Oracle, the clock tower's secure. You're reconnected to the mainframe.
Great. Okay, it looks like we lost a couple of servers. It's gonna take a while to restore all my data, but I should be back online by the time you get back here. In the meantime, you might want to head over to the Lady of Gotham. That reporter guy, Jack Ryder, went over there to follow up on a lead. Cash tried to stop him, but Ryder just started shouting about freedom of press.
Jack Ryder's been investigating something dangerous. It drew him to the Lady of Gotham. I should track him down. This won't end with a Pulitzer.
Won't be long now, Bruce. We're intoxicated. Wayne Enterprises is in for a very hostile takeover.
My dear brethren, we are gathered here in honor of the one true Father. He who dares disrupt this ritual?
Batman, is that you? Get me out of here!
This is sacred ground, heathen. You do not belong here. But God has sent you so that I may bathe in your blood too. My children, the devil comes clad in black. Slay him where he stands. Quickly, the time of sacrifice draws near. They're gonna hurt you, Batman. This gun's on the throat and blood.
Untie me, you crazy bastard! Anything you want. Interviews, radio, your own friggin' talk show, you name it! Just let me go!
Cowards, all of them. They lacked faith, Batman. I do not. I know the truth. Now you will see the blade slice his throat and watch me bathe in immortality. I've faced death more times than you can possibly imagine. I'll still be here when you're dead and gone, Batman. Gotham will be mine.
Spare me this sermon.
What took you? I'm kidding. Looks like I got my story. This is it, Batman. This could get me back in the game. My own show. Hey, first guest, how about it? The real Batman. Your story.
I'm taking you back to GCPD.
You're stepping into my church now, Deacon.
Look around you, Batman. Look at what you seek to protect. Gotham is fallen. Why are you still fighting? This is over.
I say when it's over, Blackfire. take him down to the cells.
Hey, don't look too pleased to see me, officer.
You think this Blackfire's a real priest, Batsy? It's just, I owe Gotham Church an apology for that incident with the hydrochloric holy water. Oh, that was one hell of a baptism.
Tape 8, October 15th. Still no sign of the preacher. No records, nothing. Something tells me he won't stay hidden for long.
For the Lord hath designed a most cruel and dark place. Yes, he has. It's where we put the heathen, the guilty men and women, in his pavilion of pain, where lakes of fire burn and hot coals fall as hailstones from a black sky. You see, Gotham's days are numbered. I've seen it. He's shown it to me. He's shown me the fire. He's shown me the bodies writhing in flames. 'Cause that's what's waiting for you. You who don't accept me into your hearts. I am the messenger of truth. For the Lord hath anointed me with his sacred oil. He hath separated me above all others, and promised me and my children their rightful place in the new kingdom. Yeah, that's right. You will be made princes of all the earth. Amen.
Blackfire's sermons are getting worse. He's not waiting for Armageddon. He's bringing it. And I'm gonna be right there when he does. Tape 11, October 19th. Going back over some old interviews I did on Gotham's homeless. Numbers were dropping. No one knew why. I think there might have been a link to Blackfire.
My name's Terry Noonan. I worked the sewers best part of 20 years. You name it, I've seen it. Walls of fat so thick they'd swallow you up. Rats as big as dogs. Enough teeth and hair to give you nightmares. It's a different world down there.
I understand you've got a theory, Mr. Noonan.
Terry, please.
Some people like to think the homeless are disappearing because Gotham's pulling them out of the gutter. But you think different?
I've heard things. Strange things. Voices. Chanting.
Chanting?
Like church. It's been like this for months. I hear it more often, and it's getting louder.
Have you ever tried to find it?
Hey, I ain't stupid. Besides, none of my business. If you were smart, you'd think the same.
Noonan went missing not long after this. Cops found his body stuffed in one of those giant fat deposits. They said it was an accident. I figure he found something he wasn't supposed to. What the hell are you up to, Blackfire? Tape 23, October 26th. I was searching the archives and this little gem cropped up. Cops arrest a vagrant who's had a run-in with Blackfire. Guess we're starting to get some idea what this whack job's been up to.
Please state your name.
I haven't got a name. Not anymore. We're his children. His disciples.
Who?
Deacon Blackfire. The one true messenger. The Redeemer. He can save Gotham. He can save us all.
Well, he sounds like a nice guy.
You mock me, you fool. You don't know the power you're dealing with.
Okay, why don't you tell me?
1,000 years he has walked the earth, and 1,000 more he will reign. You're smiling. You think I'm crazy?
Hey, you're free to believe whatever you want.
I doubted him too once, and then I saw it. The blood is his power. He bathes in it.
I'm sure he does.
You can see it in their eyes when he draws the blade across their throat. They see it then. The light.
Okay, buddy, take it easy.
I have to leave. We have work to do. The final sacrifice is coming. It will grant him everlasting life.
Hey, sit down. Restrain him.
Get off me.
An army of homeless killers? Human sacrifices? Bathing in blood? I hope they're planning another sacrifice. You can't win the awards without a little human tragedy. Tape 25, October 30th. Got my hands on this forensic report. Human sacrifice. It's real. They're really happening.
The deceased M. Hollis, located in the abandoned premises, front-facing room to Hammond Close. Male, 33 years, approximately 6 feet, 210 pounds, brown hair. Found lying face up on a table central to the room. Contusions on the wrist and ankles, indicating the victim was restrained with a thick cord or rope. The neck has been cut, deep incision severing the esophagus and main arteries. The body appears to have been drained of blood. Victim is naked. Clothes have been burned as well as personal effects. No sign of murder weapon. Symbols have been drawn onto the walls in victim's blood. Photographs logged. Scene secured by Detective Russo at 2100 hours. Something big's happening. Blackfire's here, I know it. He wants that final sacrifice, but where? I need that last piece of the puzzle, then bam! Son of a bitch is mine. A big piece of the puzzle just fell into place. Lady of Gotham. That's where it's going down. I couldn't wait for you, Batman. Sorry. This one's too important to miss. Guess you're wondering what the Lady of Gotham connection is. Turns out there was a Blackfire tied up with the Miyagani people. His name crops up in tribal stories. Seems like they shot him with arrows, shut him in a cave. You want to know where that cave is supposed to be? You got it. Directly beneath the Lady of Gotham. Looks like the irony didn't escape our preacher. Cash ran this guy's prints. Turns out he's got a past. Tax evasion, fraud. One file dates back to the 20s. Cash thinks it's got to be a mistake. Part of me wishes Blackfire was telling the truth. Guess we all want to believe, huh? Too bad he's just another con man.
Scarecrow should just give up, man. He ain't taking you. No way.
You've only lasted this long because it's what he wants. You've been dying all night. You just didn't know it. Oh, you'll see the commissioner again, Batman. Don't worry. Just might not be alive is all.
You will be punished for what you have done, blasphemer!
You were lucky, Ryder.
Thanks for saving me, man. I mean, I had it under control. It was all part of the act, you know? Getting up close and personal.
Next time I'll leave you there.
Ah, cute. If I died, who would you talk to?
Be warned. I'm not saving you again tonight.
What, this? Purely above board. Queen Industries launched a new company last week, Q-Core. I'm doing a follow-up piece about the owner, a real sharpshooter.
I'm sure.
I'll send you a copy.
Let there be light, Deacon. Easy. I can do that. Cheap pyrotechnics do not scare me, child.
You're gonna be in here for a long time, Blackfire.
Child, these bars cannot hold me. When the time comes, God will dissolve them like the hot wax of a candle, and I will be free.
I'd keep praying if I were you.
Oh, I will. I'll pray for everyone, for all Gotham's lost children, especially you, Batman. I'll do one special just for you.
You gotta hand it to Deacon Blackbeard. Anything that gets the homeless working should be encouraged.
This is our city, Deacon. We're the law around here. Man's law is not equipped to deal with Gotham injustices.
You made it.
When I was airlifted off my ship, I expected to be rescued, not cuffed and thrown in jail.
You're even more deluded than I thought, Stag.
You would know, Batman. You would know. Sooner or later, this deluded maniac is going to have to accept that money doesn't give him the right to do whatever he wants. Isn't he, Stag?
Pig on the cross. Pig with nail. Pig on cross. Pig with nail.
From what hellish pit did you emerge?
One sacrificial knife and prayer book, owned by Deacon Blackfire. This high priest of Crazy Town tried to kill reporter Jack Ryder. Just another religious nut complaining about media bias, I guess.
Alfred, I'm heading back to GCPD. Oracle may have a lead on where Scarecrow has taken Jim.
Now she has access to the clock tower computers, I don't doubt she will, sir.
With me, little man. God finds beauty in us all.
Great, you're here. Scarecrow's chopper flew out towards the bay before heading north. I tried narrowing it down further, but the data's corrupted. They did more damage than I thought. What the hell was that?
Trouble.
Gallant police force of Gotham, I have a message for you. You are not safe. You are not protected. Batman will not save you. This is the beginning of the end for you, Dark Knight.
Like hell it is. The Bat computer's back online, Batman. I'll do what I can.
Okay, listen up. Look like that thing we all three put.
Keep your guns trained on that door. We are not dying in here. We've come too far. Let's show them what it means to be GCPD!
Cash, full lockdown. Now!
Open the shutter doors.
I'm trying, Batman. Power's out. This is it. They're gonna tear the building apart.
Batman, the schematics say there's a generator on the outside of the building. Go!
bozos in blue put their faith in you, Bats. They believed in you. They turned a blind eye all those times you took the law into your own hands. And now, you're gonna get them all killed! Seriously, let's just get out of here and leave them all to die. I'll only have to come back later and butcher them all anyway, and frankly, that's going to be a lot more painful for everyone involved. It's your choice, Bats. If only old Jimbo were here to see this.
The home of Gotham's brave men and women, a beacon of hope in a city of chaos and despair. Watch as I obliterate it and the lives of Arkham.
The generator's destroyed.
Damn it. Okay, there's a backup in the underground parking garage, but it should have come online.
On my way.
Looks like the parking garage entrance below you is jammed open. You can access the generator from there.
I should power up the generator to get the Batmobile out of GCPD.
You got enough C4 there? We'll just disable the generators, not send them into space. We're not taking Batman!
I can power up the backup generator to get those doors open. If I shut off the generator, the precinct will lose power. Oracle, the backup generator is online.
Good. Let's get you out there. Head to the car and I'll... What? No way!
What is it?
A vulnerability in the militia's network. Idiots. I think I can hijack their drones.
Good. Get ready for a fight.
Ready, Batman?
Ready, Oracle.
I'll be out there fighting alongside you.
5,
4,
3,
2,
1.
let's finish this.
Drone moving to flanking position!
Initiating hack.
Twin Rattler hit!
There's no way they're getting in. Takeover protocol initiated.
to deal with this, sir. I've got exploding tank. EMP.
Target selected. Beginning hack now. Batman, I've overcharged the tank's energy cell. It'll trigger an EMP when shot. Drone disabled. Hacking target.
Diamondback offline. Twin Rattler offline.
Okay, next hack started. Detonation imminent, Batman. Take your shot.
Drone offline.
Hacking drone.
Multiple strikes. Drone's offline. There's nothing left, sir. Nothing.
You played your part. Now Batman will play his.
All drones destroyed. We did it. No, wait. Scarecrow dropped infantry on the roof. They're trying to bypass the security lock. I can hold them off, but not for long. Batman, I've got control of the security and utility systems on the rooftop. I can take the bastards out. You just set them up.
You hear that? Wait, stop! He's coming! What the hell are you doing? Take him down! Rush him! Gotcha! Defend yourself! I like it.
Keep hiding, Batman.
We need assistance up here now! Orders on the way. Hang in there.
Nice job.
This'll help. Dodge this! We're the best, Bat! You won't keep up with us! We're gonna... Performance first aid! Up you go! Here's this shit. Come on, get back up!
Get him over the bed.
Wait, stop! Horrible.
Now.
We got him.
Took out the lieutenant!
Batman, there's a lot of people in here looking to thank you, the both of you. And I'm one of them. It looked bad for a minute there.
Thanks, Aaron, but you don't need to... Oh, God.
What is it?
I think Scarecrow's at the movie studios. Dad's voice was just used to gain access.
Pull up a surveillance feed.
I've tried. And I can't get a hold of Robin. He was in there, right?
Don't worry, Oracle. I'm on my way.
Hey, I wonder who it was under that visor after all. You think he knew Batman?
So, explain it to me again. Scarecrow's gas got sucked away by a giant plant?
That's right.
And Poison Ivy was inside the plant?
Yep.
And then she died?
Exactly.
And there were plants attacking the tanks we sent in trying to stop it.
What the hell are you doing? You're supposed to be controlling that drone!
I'm coming for you, freak!
Three watchtowers remaining. They'll be waiting.
The night might be gone, Batman, but I'm gonna finish this.
Hey, I can see GCPD from here. Where'd the searchlight go?
Hey! Switching weapons! I'll make you bleed! Weapons ruined! Walking past me!
Ivy saved Gotham? Sell out.
Two watchtowers still standing.
A pity to leave loose ends, sir.
Run!
I nearly had you, Batman. Back on that cruise ship. You won't get away again.
Run that freak down! No way I'm joining with Scarecrow. I like working for Two-Face. Half the time, anyway.
Uploading virus now, sir. Sir, the enemy is aware of our incursion and has sent a sizable force to curtail it.
Target spotted in the canal!
payload is exposed. I can use the power winch to trigger a controlled explosion. 2 bombs left. No one holds Gotham hostage.
Well, no one gets away with it, sir.
I haven't seen a battle like that since the onslaught of Kurok. Takes me back.
Non-lethal rounds. It's like getting punched by an angry gorilla.
So has the Bat taken care of these Arkham Knight punks yet?
Just hit a Serpent drone.
Hacking now, sir. Sir, a considerable number of militia drones are headed towards your position.
Target found. Randall ferry terminal.
The bomb's payload is exposed. I can use the power winch to trigger a controlled explosion. 1 explosive device left to deal with. The militia's grip on Gotham is loosening.
It's not about brute force, not about numbers. It's more back. You just gotta be good enough. Gas. I barely breathed a whiff of the stuff.
What did Scarecrow do? Oh, that stuff was nasty.
Down!
This place is gonna have more plant life than a nature reserve. We'll be the endangered species.
So who's controlling the militia now that the Knight's gone?
So it's true. You abandoned us. The Arkham Knight's gone.
I need to get closer.
Scarecrow needs to do something about the bat, and fast. Okay, we'll join a couple of riots. But I can't be out all night. It's my turn to watch the kids tomorrow.
Serpent offline!
Who chooses to dress like a bat unless you got a few screws loose? He shot the bat?
I need to get closer.
Something hit me! What the hell? Oh, you chicken? Yeah, you're chicken! Give me a status report, guys! Nothing over here! Okay, keep it together! Don't let him get it! Drone's engaging! Someone's here! The drone's got a target! Stay alert! What's the drone saying? Nothing. All sectors clear. It's like he's vanished.
That's impossible. Oh, he's used. Oh.
Possible man down. Search the area. Find him.
Forget this.
One militia watchtower left, Alfred. Time to finish this.
And finish it you shall, Master Bruce. Please send them my regards.
I've been watching you for years, studying your skills, your victories, and your defeats. I'm ready.
Batman's acting weird. That's what I heard.
You think it's safe being out here again? I wish we had this kind of hardware on every job. Sure make things easier.
Batman's taken out a drone.
This op must cost more than what some countries spend in a year.
Batman just hit a serpent drone.
on target now.
Watch my back, bud. Fix the guy up. Come on, buddy, wake up.
Guy's out cold. Back hits hard.
Bullets hit harder. Bring him on. I can't help this guy. He was hit hard. I've got a man down from before. Watch my back.
Good idea.
What's that? Get over here! I got a man down! Cover me, Juan! I got him! Batman! I will...
God! Can't keep up with it! Got a man down here! Someone check on him! I've got a bat to kill! What the? Think your little pricks are gonna sting you? You can't run from me!
He runs this way!
Right back in action.
Lost him! Search the area!
What happened, Batman? You used to put up a fight.
All right, all of you. You have the privilege of serving on the best defended, most crucial watchtower in this whole city. So you damn well better defend it. Hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good. We're high enough here that we can maintain aerial control of the whole island with these guns. So that's what we're gonna do. If any of you sees the Batman, just shout. I'll tear him to pieces with this gun, and we'll take bets on how long it takes his body to hit the ground. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good. Stay alert.
Make sure the generator's powered down. The boss is back! I knew he wouldn't abandon us. Whatever you say, boss. Hey, what happened to you? I need some... He's here. Can you hear me? Hey, what happened to you? Target's moving! I need help here! Target lost! Spread out! I'm gonna check for casualty. Nothing we can do for him. We spread out. Get revenge.
The night's gone. Don't fall for the Batman's trick. You answer to me.
Nothing we can do here. Spread out and find it.
It's been a long night, Batman. The old bones starting to ache. Do not drop your guard. Do not lower your guns. Do not let him strike. I've been waiting. I always knew I'd get it. Not in you. Keep attacking my forces, Batman, and you might just work your way up to me. But I don't need watchtowers. I don't need checkpoints. We've got tanks on the streets, and Gotham rigged to blow.
You should have known better than to come back to Gotham, Slade.
I've waited years for this rematch, but I was never gonna do it for free.
Scarecrow's gonna try again? Only if he's got some gas to spare. Ivy took care of the whole batch. Yeah, maybe. But from what I hear, the whole batch took care of her.
Serpent down!
Establishing the remote link now, sir. Reinforcements are imminent. Master Bruce, the militia has moved a sizable heavy armor unit towards your location.
Batmobile spotted! Container yard! Rattler down! Direct hit! Yeah! Lost the Mamba drone! Twin Rattler down! Drone's been hit! Dragon's been taken out! Rattler offline! Lost the diamond! Mamba's been hit! Mamba down! Twin Rattler offline! Multiple units offline! Mamba offline! We lost the
The
unit.
bomb's payload is exposed. I can use the power winch to trigger a controlled explosion.
Well, Batman, looks like you've been busy.
This occupation's over, Slade. You're done.
You think I care about the militia? About Gotham? I'm an assassin, Batman. And I came here tonight to do one thing.
Then do it. Grand Avenue, Slade. I'll be waiting.
The hell is that thing?
It's a bat. Turn around. Go, go! Oh, man. It's him!
Don't worry, he ain't catching up.
Alfred, raise the bridges. He's not getting off this island.
Yes, sir, but please be cautious. Scans indicate that Deathstroke's tank has a 360-degree field of vision. It'll be impossible to catch unaware.
Do you know what every guy who's fought with me and walked away has in common, Batman? I got them next time. Taking a hit. Diverting 2 Cobras now. 4 still in operation. Just a matter of time before I find you, Dark Knight. Batmobile spotted! Grand Avenue! Cobra offline. I've got support nearby. I'm sending it in. 3 Cobras operational. You can't hide forever. Drone offline. Sending a Cobra to support. Find a good place to hide. I'm coming. He's gone! He just took out the drone unit in Grand Avenue! Fight me!
Is that what I think it is?
It's Batman! Step on it! The Bat!
You're dead. I'm coming for you. What's the matter, Batman? Afraid? Goodbye, Batman. You can't hide from me. You're a dead man. Cowardly bastard. Caught me off guard.
You shouldn't have dropped it.
If you were any kind of man, pull the car over and finish this properly.
You had your chance. It's over.
I'll kill you, Batman.
Then you better hope someone puts up the bounty.
This ferryman doesn't need payment anymore. I'll deliver you for free.
Move it, Slade.
You call this a prison?
You think it's wise to put me in here with all these lesser warriors? You might not have any prisoners left when you return.
Gather round, kiddies. Uncle Slade's got another tale from the trenches. Ask him to tell the one about the masquerade. It's a hoot.
You saved our asses back there, Batman. Thanks.
Ever seen a napalm
Man,
drop at night?
I need a vacation.
Most beautiful thing in the world.
You survived, Batman. Well done. But you still haven't won. Scarecrow's still out. Good work, Batman.
Here, here! Scarecrow's men would have torn this place apart if you hadn't been here.
Careful where you fly out there, Batman. You never know when you're in someone's crosshairs.
Say goodbye to all your pig friends, because next time you leave might be the last.
You may be an expert in the art of killing things, Wilson, but you'll find I'm an expert at everything else.
Only puzzle I ever had to solve was reinflating my own lung while under fire in the Hindu Kush Valley.
I hope whatever they paid you was worth it, Slade.
The chance to fight you is always worth it, Batman.
I'm flattered.
You should be. When a man earns my respect, that means I do not rest. I devote all of my energy, everything I have, to killing him!
So at what point does world's greatest assassin become false advertising?
One samurai sword used by Slade Wilson, a.k.a. Deathstroke. This guy's got connections. Last time the boys here threw him in a cell, some suits got him out within the week.
You survived, Batman. Well done. Still haven't won. Scarecrow's still out there.
Oh, crap! It's Batman! Get us out of here! It's the Bat!
Open.
Tim. So, there goes another boy wonder, lost to another supervillain. If it's any consolation, I can't see him matching my incredible work with Jason, can you? Scarecrow will probably just pump him full of fear gas, then slit his little throat. Oh, what a waste. Ah, well, just you and me now, eh, kiddo? The real dynamic duo. Ha! There, try those eyes. Seriously, when are you gonna learn? Every time you let someone come between us, they end up dead or crippled or brainwashed into killing you. Take a hint, old boy. We may have had our differences, but you and me, we're made for each other.
Looking for someone. You should know by now that nowhere is safe. The Commissioner was so eager to betray you earlier, when his daughter's life depended on it. And now, I have your Robin, the caged bird. Fascinating that your fears would drive you to lock your closest ally in a prison cell. Now those same fears will make you do as I say. There's a storage depot in Kingston. Go there, alone. Prepare to take off that mask, or your friends will die.
Did you see it?
See what? Scarecrow snatched the little perk-faced loser you left locked up in a cell? Yeah, I saw it. That was pretty funny, I gotta say.
Was Gordon with them?
The Commissioner? Yeah, I think so. Kinda hard to tell with all those bruises on his face. Someone did a real number on him. Mr. J.
Giving up the cowl, eh, Batsy? Good for you. You save your friends, I get another token toxin. Hang on. What if Sackface kills you once he's had his fun? I changed my mind. We don't have to go. Caring for friends is overrated, especially yours. They can't be left alone for 5 minutes without being kidnapped.
In his cell.
He wasn't safe.
And he is now? He'd take a bullet for you, Bruce. We all would. But you left him defenseless. You didn't even give him a choice. I'm sorry, Bruce, but you have to get him back. Whatever it takes.
So it's decision time, Bats. Give yourself up to Scarecrow and get us both killed? Or is it time for the new dynamic duo to hit the streets?
Alfred, I'm going to give myself in to Scarecrow. It's the only way to save Robin and Jim.
Consider your decision wisely, sir. There could be no coming back from this.
Bye-bye, Arkham Knight. And good riddance, too. This town's got enough guys in charge.
Well, are you crazy? You give up and we're done. Both of us. There's no coming back. So this is the end. No bones left to break, no heads left to crack, no pinky fingers left to, well, you know, sort of bend backwards into a custom-made vice and slowly crush while you apply electric shocks to your victim's eyeballs. Oh, I always knew I'd be there when you died, Bats. I just didn't realize I'd be in your head. But who knows? Maybe Scarecrow will pump you full of gas and let me go. All right, then.
Your fears got the better of you, I see. How fitting that I will win, and Batman's life will be over. Not because of what I have done to your precious city, but because you are scared of what I will do to your friends, your family. They are your weakness, hiding just below the surface. I'm sure that you're scared of what will happen when I tear that mask from your face. What will we find? Your true identity, or proof that without your mask, you are nothing, impotent, powerless, afraid. Leave your equipment on that table, and we can find out. Now, the truck.
Master Bruce, can you hear me? I'm detecting someone tracking your movement through the city.
I knew he would.
I think I may have missed something, sir. Who are you talking?
The die is cast, Batman. And from now on, I need your undivided attention. The nightmare is almost over. Your failure almost complete. I can see it. And soon the whole world will see it too. Your eyes betray you.
Such a happy couple. Shame about the kid, though. Poor little Brucey never quite got over it now, did he? Well, there's no point crying over spilled blood. It's time to move on, kiddo. Let go. Take a load off. Join your parents. Uncle Jay will take it from here. I'm more powerful than ever before. You can't win this time, Bat Brain. Just let go. All this fighting is so unnecessary. You know I'm gonna beat you. Nice move, Bat. That's life in the old dog yet. It really is quite pathetic, watching you hanging on like this. Anyone would think that's something worth fighting for. Oh, come on, Bats. Your dead mom and dad come out of the back. If your mom and dad could see you now, Brucey, disturbed. I mean, just take a look at yourself. Robin, you were like a father to him. Go on, Bats. You know you want to. So you finally lost it, eh? Finally snapped my neck. No denying it this time. You've got the mind of a killer. And that mind is mine. It's over, Bruce. You crossed the blood-red line. And now Scarecrow's going to set me free.
Batman, is that you?
I'm sorry, Robin.
Are you ready?
This isn't going to end how you think, Crane.
Enough bravado. It's too late for that. I don't care who you are, but they will. I'm going to rob them of hope. As they stare into your eyes, they will blame you. Failure will have a face and a name. It's time. Mr. Gordon, I would like you to do the honors.
Never. I'm done taking orders from you. You bastard!
Take off that mask, or my next shot will kill him.
It's okay. It's not okay. You know what this means.
It's the end.
When they find out who you are, there'll be no hiding.
You need to trust me, Jim.
Now.
Wayne. Bruce Wayne. Now the world can see you for what you truly are. A legend laid bare. Powerless. Human. Afraid.
What are we waiting for? Let's get this done!
No. We need to do this right. He needs to face justice.
This son of a bitch killed 50 of our men!
I say we finish him before he wakes up. He's too dangerous.
We've got 100 guns trained on him. He's going nowhere.
Guys! It's great to see you. I've had a devil of a time tracking you down.
Tracking us down? We caught you!
Oh, Cobblepot. Always cruel, but never cunning. Croc, old boy, you might want to duck. On the controls. Guys, where did you go?
It's me! Please! What will it take for you to stop?
I never could stand groveling, Cobblepot.
You, come here. No, stop struggling.
Get off me!
You'll have to go through her to get to me. I can't believe...
A hostage, Nigma. How very twee.
I can't let you leave here alive. Not after what you've just done.
I'm the comeback king! The crown prince of chaos! The jester of genocide. You can't stop me.
Stop. Stop this madness. Please.
This may be my finest work yet.
Please listen to me. After all the good you've done for the city, think about what you're doing. Sir, I'm begging you. Master Bruce, Batman, you have to listen. Think of your family, Bruce. Your father, what would he say if he saw you like this? Please, please, stop this rampage.
Oh, Alfred. Sweet, loyal Alfred. Master Bruce is gone. But don't you worry. Your new master's coming home.
Do you know what happens now, Mr. Wayne? I'm not going to kill you. I'm going to set you free. Free to see the city you swore to defend tear itself apart. Free to see everyone you love hunted down and killed. Every scream, every death. Vengeance for all that Batman has done.
Good.
What? Do you not understand? It is over.
Get ready for the encore.
Why aren't you scared?
Guess I'm toxin-proof. Hey, Bats! You still here? Bats? Is that you? Oh, Bats! Ah, good times. Woohoo! Crispy. Oh, I outgrew that body anyway. Trying to tell me something, Bats? I'm not dead. I've never been so alive. Oh, wait a minute. This isn't my grave. Oh, no, it's too small. It's all overgrown. Where's the head? It's... oh, right. I get it. They forgot about me. Very funny, Bats. But it's not gonna happen. You know, some jokes can be in bad taste. See, oh boy, you aren't the dead of me. Harley? You call this a wake? Where is everybody? Oh, forgot to send the invites. Harley, stop your sobbing and rustle me up a wake. I know what you're trying to do, Bats. You and your toxin. You think this scares me?
In Gotham with me, Vicky Vale.
And me, Glenn Woodburn.
So, Glenn, today marks the 1-year anniversary of the Joker's death. Any thoughts on the occasion?
Sorry, who?
The Joker, you remember?
The question mark guy. He's dead?
No, not him.
Sorry, Vic, you gotta help me out.
You know what? It doesn't matter. Let's forget about him and move on.
Yes, let's forget about him and move on.
In other news, a museum dedicated to Batman and his arch-nemesis, the Penguin, opened on Bleak Island today.
Oh, you think that's scary, Bats? When I get out of here, I'll write my name in blood on every street corner. I'll carve it on every corpse. I'll... No one's forgetting me! No. How do I get out of here? Where are you? Come out! I'll find you! Show your face! Out of ideas, Bats? So long, Bats! Hell of a ride, but I'm getting off! Oh, you know, you almost had me scared back there. Me? What have I got to be afraid of?
You're afraid of being ashes. You're afraid of being forgotten. And you will be forgotten, Joker. Because of me. I am vengeance.
I am the Knight. I am Batman.
Bats, wait! No, please! No!
Goodbye. Goodbye, Joker.
No! Bruce! Don't leave me! Please! I need you.
Do you understand, Gotham? You have no savior. No more hope. No more Batman. I've won.
I'm not afraid, Crane. Impossible. Without fear, life is meaningless. No.
What's wrong? Scared?
No.
He's strong. He's going to be okay.
Look after him, Jim. Look after them all. You've been a good friend. The best I could ask for. You were there at the beginning. And now, you get to see how it ends.
Best gift you've brought us all night.
I can't believe he showed up.
So Bruce Wayne, huh? If it's all the same to you, I'll stick to Batman.
No! No!
You sound scared, Crane. Get used to it.
Sir, it's over. The whole world knows. What now?
Prepare the Nightfall Protocol.
Are you sure?
There's no other way, Alfred.
It needs voice confirmation.
Martha.
Very good, Master Bruce. You can be sure your instructions will be followed. The Batwing is on its way to the rendezvous point.
Party time, boys. No more Batman after tonight. All right, I'll call Sweet Tooth. Have him bake a celebration cake. Sweet Tooth? The candy killer? You kidding me? Did you forget about the arsenic strudel? Hey, that was pretty tasty. Small bites, man. Small bites.
back here, Batman. I knew you wouldn't give up.
I always thought the person inside that suit had to be messed up. I guess that's what happens when you...
There you are. Secret identity revealed, huh? You want to talk about it? On television? So you don't usually invite me to the Wayne Manor Christmas ball, but we're like old war buddies now, right? Taking on Deacon Blackfire together?
Just had the mayor on the phone. Says he's sending over an arrest warrant for Bruce Wayne. Shame. Our fax machine had a little accident.
Well, I'll be damned. The billionaire Bruce Wayne. You can add avarice to that ever-growing list of sins.
Looks like the war's taking its toll on you, brother.
Not as good as you think.
Looks like we both had our secrets. Huh, Batman? I can't imagine yours ever involved burning down half the city.
Why bother with the mask, hero? You got nothing worth hiding now.
You have killed, but your tally of death is nothing compared to the millions God has consigned to the fiery
Would you
pit.
Adam
My
and
soul
Eve,
doesn't need saving,
Bruce
Preacher
bloody
Man.
Wayne and Batman,
I sold it a long
the two
time
people
ago.
I hate most in the world, standing right in front of me.
You may have everyone in here fooled with your little Bruce Wayne charade, but not me, Batman. You'll never fool me.
Pig.
I don't care who you are. You're dying, just the same.
I knew a guy in Hanoi. Used to
I
make
don't know what
wallets
kind of
out dead
operation
Viet
these
Cong.
men are running here, but
You
I
guys
demand to be
get it
moved. Do these idiots have no concept of privacy?
I didn't want this. You have to believe me.
Bruce Wayne, what a pretty man hiding in that suit, like a big present.
Rich or poor, it doesn't matter to me. Wayne Manor's next on my list when I get out.
One cryogenic chamber used by Nora Freeze, wife of Mr. Freeze. From what I understand, those two finally got a happily ever after tonight. Of a kind, anyway. Might just hop in here myself. Wake up tomorrow when it's all over.
Looks like the secret's out now, Mr. Wayne. Your tragic youth, your life of pain.
Wayne.
Traitor!
Tim and your dad are fine. They're being picked up from the asylum and taken to the mainland.
I spoke to them a moment ago. Thanks, Bruce. It's funny. I was waiting for Dad to do his protective father bit. I had it all ready in my head what I was gonna say. But he didn't go there. He just told me that he loved me and that he was proud. Maybe he hit his head.
Maybe he's starting to see you. The real you.
What are you going to do, Bruce?
Finish it.
Good. I'm just getting warmed up.
Didn't think you'd be back here. You know, now that the secret's out.
One set of arm-mounted syringes, complete with fear toxin vials and fear toxin canisters, used by Dr. Jonathan Crane, aka the Scarecrow. Crane nearly turned Gotham City into a toxic wasteland tonight. All just to prove a point. Batman brought him in, like he always does. I just hope it was worth the price.
You should invest in better guards, Crane. And you should invest in some manners. Who are you? Another pretender to the cowl? Call me the Arkham Knight. Another child of the asylum set free. Tell me, what tortured soul cowers behind that mask? It doesn't matter who I am. I'm here because we want the same thing. Batman dead. You made short work of my guards, but Batman is a very different proposition. One for which I am fully prepared. Those guards I killed, I could replace them with an army. An army trained in his methods. Trained by whom? Me. And what would you know about Batman? His fears. Very well. You have my attention, Arkham Knight. $3 billion is a significant investment. People are willing to pay. And what exactly would we be getting for our money? Tanks, drones, a highly trained infantry. You think you can just bring tanks into Gotham? We hold a city ransom. We create panic. Then chaos. Distraction. As they run scared, we emerge. Take over his habitat. Every rooftop, road, and back alley. We draw him out of the shadows and chip away until he has nowhere left to hide. And no one left to hide behind. If you want him dead, why come to me? You seem capable. He needs to suffer. I suffered, so he will too. So, it's personal. There are many in this city with a gift for causing harm. Not that kind of pain. The real kind. You want him afraid. I've seen what your toxin does. I want that. You're well informed about all of us, Arkham Knight. But you're wrong about something. I don't want Batman dead. I want him unmade. He's better off dead. Kill him and you martyr him. You make him a legend. But break him, humiliate him, terrify him, and hold him up for the world to see. Then he's nothing but a man. Look, you can do what you want, Crane, but when you're done, I will kill him. Very well, but know this. It will be an act of mercy when you do.
Taking that mask off was a big mistake.
It's done. Gotham is safe.
Thank you, Bruce.
for everything. Goodbye, Jim.
All units be advised. The major threats have been eliminated. It's time to roll out and take our city back.
This is Vicky Vale for GCN reporting live outside Wayne Manor, following the dramatic unmasking of billionaire playboy Bruce Wayne. That's him! Are you still rolling?
Are you sure you want to do this, Master Bruce?
I've got to. It's the only way to protect them.
Very well.
We just saw Bruce Wayne, now known to be the masked vigilante Batman, enter his home, refusing to come.
This is how it happened. This is how the Batman died. A friend once told me that criminals are a cowardly and superstitious lot. That the only way to beat them was to give them something to be scared of. I understand now. As his world grew darker, so did ours. When his war ended, our lives could begin again. He set us free. To live. To love. There was an inquest, of course. Hundreds of suspects. Who killed Bruce Wayne? I guess we'll never know for sure. So what's next? Criminals are a cowardly and superstitious lot. What happens when they have nothing to be scared of? Who will protect Gotham now that the Batman is dead?
Hey. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Help me!
No one's coming, lady. Take his wallet.
Hey, freak! Maybe you missed the news! Batman's dead!
That look don't scare us no more.
What the hell?
ever alone in the asylum. No, don't leave me, I cried. Now I'm locked deep inside his subconscious, trapped forever. Look who's laughing now. I was the clown, prince of crime. He was the next in line. I was him, and he was me. Oh, what a joker he could be. Now the darkness closes in. No one's laughing now. I'm stuck in his head and not laughing. I'd be better off dead, and I'm not laughing. I begged and I pled, but he stopped me laughing. If you only knew the things I do for you. I was the ace of names. He was my king of spades. What a pair! Suits clashed in style. It could have worked. This joker's wild. Oh, I felt so flushed together. Look who's laughing now. I'm stuck in his head and not laughing. I'd be better off dead, and I'm not laughing. Take Robin instead, then I'd be laughing. I'm finished, done, I'm through. All because of you. It was my final tour. Always leave them wanting more. But before the curtain call, make sure you try and slay 'em all. Nothing good can last forever. No one's laughing now. I'm stuck in his head and not laughing. I'd be better off dead, and I'm not laughing. I begged and I pled, but he stopped me laughing. Oh, what can I do? So near yet far from you.